DeFiTankLand is a game changer. This is a game that's designed to be a utopia where the actions of every participant just increases. It's guaranteed to increase the value in the ecosystem, and that translates to profit to all those involved in the system. So the backbone of this game is basically the tanks. So you just create an account, you create it once, you connect it to a Web3 wallet, typically MetaMask or something like that. Then you use your username and password to just log in from any device, from WebGL browsers and App Store, Play Store, if you're using mobile. So once you do that, once you can afford to mint a new NFT, a new tank, every tank gives you a yield, gives you a profit. And that profit, if it keeps increasing because the tank is getting stronger, you just have a more expensive asset. So anyways, you can see that every tank has a certain set of spells and a certain set of properties, speed, fire, power, etc. As you can see here, we have the energy is full, the XP none, and you can see there your two available spells. You can either hone these spells and make them stronger, and also you can increase the number of your spells in the special rounds and all throughout the game as you unlock more NFTs, which can give you more edge. So this is just the training section, but it's a good simulation of what you would expect in other modes as well. So the tanks against you have other spells, have other strategic advantages and disadvantages. Training mode and playing against AI is a good idea for those who are not skilled enough to fight in real battles. As you can see, you can use your skills and your the type of spells you have and what kind of situations they can be advantageous. Since your abilities have a direct correlation with the yield you make, since the weekly the FTL payment plus the gold, which is going to be pegged to the FTL, so it has a value as well, denominated in the FTL, which is also denominated in normal currencies that you're familiar with. Peg in something against another thing and then peg in the third against the second. That's basically how wealth was created throughout the most of the 20th century, and we're just making that automated. The fact that we're using blockchain, no third parties, these things are impossible to alter, impossible to hack, impossible to change. There is a community that's growing around it that's going to be doing this full time. Some of them are going to be players full time, some of them are going to be investors full time. So as you can see in level, we added our XP, and now we have we're closer to level up from level 1 to level 2. And you can do that or make it faster by using some of the gold that you want, so you can always progress. Now there is this borrowing and lending part, and this is very important and it's very interesting. The fact that when you put your tank is guaranteed to be played by the best, since every borrower has only 5 possibilities, 5 tanks that he can borrow per day, and in order to make it play more time and thus progress more and actually get the best out of the time that you play with the tank, you need to be a better player. And eventually this system is going to just make sure only the best get your tanks. You're going to be okay, you're renting them to the best players, and the bad players are going to just need more time to become good players. And as you can see, you can just go there and borrow a tank. This account right now still has 3 borrows left in the day, and if you're a good player, you can just one of them can just make you win a lot. And if you're a bad player, you might like at some point find yourself that you got killed, and or your tank cannot fight anymore. It needs some time to get its energy back, or you don't have the potion to give it energy, you didn't win enough or whatever. So we have this other parts, the guilds. These are very, very important if you're really serious about increasing your yield from this system. Guilds get paid more, get a lot of advantages. I talked about them before, and they're in the docs. You can check them, and you can actually stake your DFTL in them and print DFTL out of existing DFTL, and it's so profitable as well. So So that's it. The staking just reflects what the guilds are showing, because each guild is basically a staking pool. It has the profitability as a team, and the team members, the better the team members are, the stronger the guild in terms of profitability and in terms of power in the game, which actually translates to profitability. As we explained before, there is a direct correlation between the two in DeFiTankLand, because the goal here is to immortalize the players' efforts and the efforts of everyone involved in the system, including the investor.